Seeing how people are, I won't be surprised if I get doxxed for this. Okay, anyways. Hi everyone, it's your least favorite person here. So, one thing to quickly note, this is unscripted, and this is just me going through the thoughts in my head, so if I stutter or anything, or be quiet, then I'm sorry. But anyways, so today I'm going to be making a video on someone called Latia's Girl, and mostly their spooky month AU blood friends. Most people know what blood friends are, but for those who don't, it's basically an AU where Skid goes crazy, I guess goes on a massacre, I guess, and Pump tries to stop them, and I don't really like it. Now, I mean, my bias might be showing for this video, but I don't really like the AU, and I guess I'm just going to be giving out my reasons why, and why I think that Latia's Girl should probably take a different direction with her stuff, and not in a bad way. Don't get me wrong, Latia's. I think you're a good person. You animate well, and you have a nice art style, but because your AU is popular and loved doesn't save you from any type of criticism or your flaws. So let's get on with it, shall we? Now, I do like it sometimes when stories leave things up for interpretation or theories because I think it could create some really interesting theories. But there's always some times where you really need to explain yourself or you're just going to leave your audience confused, and this is the case with Blood Friends. Skid in episode 1 attacks Pump and basically says you took everything from me, which doesn't make much sense at all as we aren't given a proper reason why or what Skid means by this, and it might be explained later in the series, but I still feel like we need a proper explanation on why this is, since it feels like it just came out of nowhere and gives the sense that it's just, I guess, best friends betray each other thing just for the sake of angst. And it feels useless. Well, not useless, but it just feels like you don't really think things out. Which I have a few more things to talk about with this section. Why is Pump suddenly a mechanic of some sort? Who in the fuckery is this? Why are Hat's gang abusing a dog? Why was this? So do you kind of see where I'm coming from? It feels like these things were thrown in for the sake of plot or angst or something. And I feel like that, I know that they might explain it later in the series, but there are so many questions that I have that I need an explanation to, because I'm confused by what is going on. Because we're on episode 4, the skull guy goes up to Kevin, who just nearly got murdered by Skid, and they tell him they can defeat Skid together, which, first of all, who are you? Second of all, why do you want to destroy, besides the murder part? And how do you know what Skid... Okay, alright. As you can see, I usually like stories that do give an explanation, but do leave things up for theories. Now, this could all happen. It just depends on what kind of mind you have, I guess. I think Matia's writing skills are not that good, and they could improve on it. And I do hope they improve and learn how to do better plots. And that sounds really mean, I'm sorry. But I hope Latias can learn that you can't leave everything up for interpretation and theories. And yeah. Also, Roy dies so hard. This section is going to be fairly small because I don't have much to say besides one video. Or I guess two. I don't know, but okay, anyways. I'm talking about this one, the point yarn. I think that's how you say it. Meme that they did. Now the thumbnail looks very, very suggestive, which, first of all, why Skid is 8. It looks very suggestive, but when you click on it, it's just Skid being angry, having to wear a cat costume. And I feel like that's clickbaiting in a way, because the title makes it, or not the title, the I think it's the title too. I don't know. The thumbnail makes it look like it's gonna be really, really suggestive and sexual, but the video really isn't. So it gives off the sense of clickbait, I guess. But that's all I really have to say for this section. But the next section, oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. I have a massive problem with this, and many others may agree with me on it. Let's take a look at their In My Mouth meme. For those who don't know, In My Mouth meme is basically a meme that's often interpreted with sexual abuse and sexual stuff in general. I really like this one. Okay, so now what is wrong with this? Now, I wish this was clickbait. I wish this thumbnail was lying to me, but no, it's not. Well, nothing sexual really does happen. Skit does poses in it and other shit that looks really damn sexual and suggestive, and I really don't like it considering he's supposed to be 8 and Pump is 7, and it just makes me really uncomfortable because I'm really sensitive to child pornography stuff and just sexualizing minors in general, because through my experience, because I've had experiences with it myself of sexualizing minors, and it just makes me really uncomfortable and makes me want to pull out my hair. Can we also talk about how Skid will just frequently lick blood off his mouth or knife? It really comes across as sexual and suggestive. I recommend not doing this to a literal minor because it's so uncomfortable to see, and he would usually do this every time he's playing hide and seek with Pump, I guess, and it gives off real yawnery vibes. And I know it's not it feels like I know it's not intentional, but it just feels so uncomfortable to watch. It doesn't feel right. Please don't do this. I get that he's supposed to be a psychopath and shit, but don't do this, please. This is actually really kind of creepy to think that somebody might be getting off to this. So, can you don't, please? And I think that's it. Those are the reasons why I don't really like Blood Friends. Thanks for watching, I guess. I'll see you next time, maybe. Again, this video was unscripted, and I'm not good at making videos like this. I'm sorry if this came out bad or was badly made, but that's all for now. Stay safe. Sweet dreams. Goodbye.